Facebook going too. Hello everyone. So, how are we today? Hopefully really well. I had a really amazing weekend and let me move this a little bit here. Let's see. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. A little bit of an adjustment here. That feels better. I have my awesome mug. It says psychic. So today I'm going to implore my psychic powers to help you through a meditation. So got my hair redid, feeling good today. How are you? Hope you're feeling amazing. I had a really powerful weekend. Some really wonderful work, internal work. Most importantly, I had a weekend spent with some of my favorite people in the universe. And it is always the best when you spend time with people who you love and love you back, and you get to feel held up and supported, and you get to do that to others, and that always feels so good. I know it does for me, and I always leave the space of connecting with people who are really important to me feeling really lifted. And if you've been on recent meditations, you'll remember me talking about momentum and how important momentum is. And so coming off of a decision like that, spending time around people who really lift you up just gives me and you so much momentum. And that's kind of how I feel coming into this week. And I think it's such a gift, and it's such a beautiful reminder of those connections we have with people in our world. A, do they serve us? And do they help us? Do they lift us up? B, are we doing the same in return? And do we have them? Do we have those connections? Do we have those relationships? Because I don't know if y'all have noticed, but life, every single aspect of life is all about relationships. Every single aspect. Your family, relationships. Your health, relationship, and probably comes from the understanding of your relationships. Your money, relationship with self, relationship with money, work, career, all relationship with people. Whether you work for yourself or not, you're still connecting with people. The success of your life will depend upon your relationships. Fact. And people listen to me say this all the time, and I really mean it. I have the coolest freaking humans in my world. I don't hang out with not cool humans. I've made a really good habit of that in my life because I understand that life really is all about relationships. Those relationships enrich your life, they empower you, or they break you down. If you have relationships in your life that are a constant struggle, that's really an area you need to look at. And the first place to look is right in here. And so right here in this spot where we sit, powerful place to sit, because guess where we're looking? Bing! Mirror to ourselves. So if you want to create shift and change in your life, you need to have powerful relationships. Most importantly, a powerful relationship with yourself, which is why I say over and over again, meditation is so deeply important. Life is about relationships, and the most important one you can nurture in your entire life is yourself. Why? Because if you are healthy, well, clear in your mind, if you know what you want in life, then you're not going to choose other relationships in life that are shitty. That means that you won't choose friends who don't support you and encourage you, and then are constantly back and forth and breaking you down or picking you up. You choose people who only do the former. That means that you would not choose a job and work in a place that breaks you down. You would not work underneath a boss who's an asshole. You wouldn't stand for it, because you know that you are worth so much more. Thus I say at the end of every single video you'll ever hear me do, know your worth. This is why. Life is all about relationships. And so we have to really nurture those, and I'm really grateful that I have some powerful relationships in my world. And when I do find that I have relationships that are a little bit painful, then I know I need to do some work here to nurture those and really understand and identify and know my worth to determine that the way that that relationship is and how I need to shift it or adjust it or change it. Right here, this space where we look honestly at ourselves and we speak honestly about our bullshit. We need to have a better bullshit meter for ourselves, because then we'll have a better bullshit meter in the world and we won't deal with it. We won't accept it anymore. Relationships. Life is all about relationships. And so I hope that this is a time for you and you create this habit in your life to sit with yourself. Just sitting with yourself and actually paying attention to your process and what happens up here is one of the most powerful things that you can do in your life. If you want to make things better in your world, you have to better understand in truth, in honesty and authenticity, your relationship with yourself. And if you don't know your worth, you're going to choose shitty things in life. You're going to choose shitty partners, and you're going to accept other people's BS in your life, and you're going to find yourself unhappy at way more moments than you are really joyful. And that is not why you are here. You are here to be successful. You are here to be loving. You are here to be loved. You are here to be creative. You are here to be innovative. You are here to connect with others who are lifting and doing the same. And so that's why we're here. You know how I know all that? Because I'm psychic. No, I'm not psychic. I'm really not. Well, a little bit. So, I'm really glad you're here. And I hope that today, I titled this video, Patience. And I think that's perfect. And I had a couple of people ask me, how do you plan for what you're going to talk about in the day? I don't. I sit my butt down, take a deep breath, and just open. And whatever comes through as to how we're going to grow today, or really how I'm going to grow. Because I know you think this is for you, but it's really for me. It's for all of us. Meaning that everything that comes out of my mouth is really also for me and my growth. And so I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this time to look at myself. But I titled today's video and meditation, Patience. And I think it's perfect because I think A, we have to have patience with ourselves, and B, we have to have patience with others. And if you don't have patience with yourself, coming back to that relationship to yourself being most important, you for certain won't have patience with others. Stacy said, why are you always talking to me in these? Yeah, I get that a lot. Because I'm always talking to myself, that's why. Because I always need to hear what I'm saying, that's the truth. Now you know the secret sauce, the secret to the sauce, that's why. And because I love you all, and because we're all so damn beautifully connected that we get to do this thing together. So to sum up my little rant, my start of our day rant, you need to handle your relationship with yourself. You need to get to a space of really respecting, appreciating, and loving yourself so that you choose really powerful relationships in your life that don't allow you to choose anything but the best, that motivate you and push you to be the best. I promise you, it's one of the most powerful and important things that you will do. When you take care of yourself, you attract some really amazing people. And yeah, you're going to get some hate too. That happens. You know, some people want to cover up your light. Okay, that's because they don't have their own. But a majority of people are really going to flock to you, and that's going to feel good because you're nurturing yourself, and that is attractive to other people. Love yourself most of all. A good friend of mine sang that at the end of one of his songs. Love yourself most of all, and I love it. So here we are together, loving ourselves most of all, so that we can truly make an impact in this world. Nobody wants to come into this world and not do some cool shit. I don't care what they say. Nobody wants to feel worthless or meaningless. So get to know yourself and nurture yourself into a space that's really cool and a space where you really appreciate, so that you can be with yourself and be happy. And then you can attract really incredible people who are also happy and joyful and enjoy being with you. And that lifts you up pretty high. So in the process of doing that, you A, need to be patient, and B, you need to get to work. So let's get to work. Although meditation's not work. It's pretty dang amazing. I'm so happy you are here with me today. I'm so happy that you made the same decision to spend some time with me and to spend some time with yourself. because that's really what meditation is. Inward. That practice we need constantly, all the time. Let's make our bullshit meter really, really awesome so we can find it and get rid of it. As always, I'm going to sit open-handed and open-hearted to be in a receptive mode. Just my body language says I'm here to receive. So I want to receive the insights and the learnings that I need most today. That's what I'm going to be open to. And hopefully you are too. As always, I encourage people to sit up. It is a position of awareness versus laying down. It's a position of relaxing, and that's also what we do when we sleep. So sometimes that's a tendency. But I would highly encourage you to be here for you. And so we're going to start with our breath. We're going to take 6-second inhalations in. We're going to do diaphragmatic breathing. So I want you to first, when you breathe in, expand in your belly, then expand in your chest, and then slowly breathe out. Expand in your belly first, then your chest, and then slowly breathe out. And the way that you get a 6-second breath is you slowly breathe in. So on purpose, because that's how we do everything, we're going to intentionally slow our breath down. Through this meditation, remember, this is about you being here for you, taking time to tune in here and not tune out. Don't scroll through social media right now. Be here with yourself. For you. Learn how to be with yourself. Learn how to listen. So breathing deeply in, full 6 seconds, nice and slow through the nose. And then exhaling, letting it all go, nice and slow. Notice that when you take longer deep breaths, you have to slow down. You'll also notice that for some of you, expanding your body this much through breath might feel a little uncomfortable. Maybe it's hard to expand and open. Let's work on that. Let's work on breath becoming comfortable, becoming calm in practice. Keep breathing deeply in and slowly out. Just becoming aware of your breath. Just be right here, present. Allow yourself to expand. There's never any coincidence in the awarenesses that happen. So pay attention to those thoughts that come. If 6-second breath is really difficult for you, maybe there's some restriction in your life that's not allowing you to expand. Breathe deeply in and exhale nice and slowly. Counting to yourself if you need to be able to come back to focus on your breath. Breathe deeply in. We're going to do 2 more long, deep breaths. Expand in your belly, expand in your chest. Slow everything down. Be right here. Good. Now today, as we do our body scan, one of the reasons I love body scans is they aid us in this slowdown, in tuning in. They put us in a receptive space to begin to receive and accept the awarenesses and the insights that we gain. So just like breath opens us up to expansion, now we prepare the body in conjunction with the mind, in alignment with the mind, to really learn today. Let's do our body scan, starting at the top of our head. How is your mind today? Is it in a hurry? Do we need to slow down? Do we have a tendency to want to push away from taking time to appreciate and love ourselves? Are we feeling frustrated? How are we going to start our day today? What do we need to let go of to be more in alignment? Have you been having headaches because of a lot of worry or the need to control something? Can we let that go today? Can we start our day with patience for ourselves and others? Moving down to your neck and your shoulders. Are we shrugging a lot in tension, in stress, in worry? Are we carrying something that is not ours, or are we focused on our own responsibilities? Are we worried and carrying some sense of need to take control of things? Can we breathe deeply and let that go? As you allow your arms to relax, relieving the tension. Are you noticing that you squeeze anything in life right now? Love exists openly and without restriction. Are we allowing for that in our life, or are we squeezing something for fear of hurt and rejection, pain? Can we let that go today? As we move into our chest, can you breathe in and feel your heart expanding? Or do you notice any tightness, any restriction? Are you aware of any walls that you have? What are you trying to protect yourself from? Why wouldn't you let your heart be anything but wide open? Open for others to tap into your love. Open for you to receive others' love. Are there any blockages there? Is there fear there? What will people think of me if I open up my heart? What will people think of me if I love without reserve? As you move down into your stomach, how are your organs, your intestines, your digestive system working for you? Are you taking good care of them? Are you taking good care of your vessel? How can you do better? As we move down your body into your hips, oftentimes we hold trauma or past pain here, past frustration. I wonder if we could relax for a moment, maybe even just becoming aware of something we might be holding. Are we tight in our hips? Are we inflexible in our hips, and therefore maybe inflexible in forgiveness towards someone in our past? And for what reason? And how can I become more flexible, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically? And finally, our legs, our feet. Are we using our legs, our feet? Are we using our base in life to be well? Are we carrying ourselves well? Are we nurturing our roots, planting our feet, and taking time? Breathe deeply in and exhale. Allow the things that you became aware of and the insights that came through to stick with you through this meditation, so that when you finish, you can apply these today. You can begin utilizing these learnings today. So today is about patience. We are a constant reflection outwardly of what we are choosing internally. When we see in others something that bothers us, irritates us, frustrates us, causes us impatience, it exists first within us. Who are you feeling frustrated towards, irritated with? Who are you giving expectations to? And can you identify where that exists within yourself? Where are you not meeting your own expectations? Are those expectations even relevant or fair, given your abilities, your practice, or your lack of practice? You would not give a kindergartner multiplication. That would be an unfair expectation. Are you doing that to yourself? Are you doing that to others? Who are you feeling frustrated or annoyed or irritated with? Where are you feeling that for yourself? In what area of life? What is it that you keep wanting to do? How is it that you want to keep showing up but are not doing over and over again that's causing you frustration? Can you observe where your relationship with yourself and maybe the areas that are really uncomfortable are showing up in our relationship with others? Are we not being honest with others about how we feel because we're not being honest with ourselves about how we feel? What would it mean to be truthful to others? Would it mean we'd have to be honest and truthful with ourselves? Being honest with ourselves will cause shift in our world. And sometimes, maybe we choose not to be honest about a thought or a feeling or a habit. Maybe we do that because we feel like we will be less than or worse, not good enough. But what if being honest with ourselves about why we're frustrated, irritated, upset, holding resentment, bitterness, angry, is the very beginning of our healing? It is that space where we need to inject love. It is that space where we need support. But I don't want support. But I don't want others to help me. It means I'm weak. And I am built around being able to do it on my own. You didn't come into this world on your own. You're not here to be alone. You are not Superman or Superwoman all the time. And sometimes we need support. Many hands make light work. Many minds make great happenings. What do I need to do today to love me a little bit more, to appreciate myself a little bit more, in order to love and appreciate others? How do I need to be a little bit more patient with myself? And in choosing that, would so much more easily be able to be patient with others. Where do I need patience with myself? Where am I struggling? What hurts that's causing these unwanted, uncomfortable emotions? Where am I not happy? Am I even able to be honest with myself? If we are not honest with ourselves, we will not be honest with others. Let's start here. Where can I be more patient with myself today? Just today. Be here today. Work on today. Repeat this mantra in your mind and fill in the rest with what fits for you. Today I will be patient with myself. With ... In this way ... Today I will be patient with myself. Finish that statement in your mind. Today, I will be patient with myself. Today, I will be patient with myself. Today, I will be patient with myself. Is it difficult to say this over and over again? Is there a resistance to being kind to yourself? How can you choose patience anyway? How can you choose love anyway? How can you choose a little bit more vulnerability today? Notice what comes up for you. How is my lack of patience for myself showing up in others? What comes up? In opening up my heart to patience for myself, can I then notice that I can open up my heart to patience for others too? Today, I am going to be patient. Today, I'm going to appreciate myself and others. Today, I am going to allow myself permission to be a little bit more loved and to share a little bit more love. Today, I'm going to choose to be honest with myself. Today, I'm going to choose to speak honestly with others. Today, I'm going to become aware of the emotions that I have as teachers. Today, I'm going to become aware of the emotions that others stir within me that are my teachers. Today, I'm going to choose to listen to those emotions and learn from them. Today, I am going to choose to extend patience to others, regardless of the emotions that come up to teach me. Today, I'm going to be more patient. Today, I'm going to be more patient with myself. Today, I'm going to be more patient with others. Today, I'm going to be more patient with myself. Today, I'm going to be more patient with others. When we struggle, we don't need less love, we need more love. When others struggle, they don't need less love, they need more love. When we try to control things in life, we don't need less love, we need more love. When others try to control things in life, they don't need less love, they need more love. When I feel frustrated and angry, I don't need less love, I need more love. When others feel frustrated and angry, they don't need less love, they need more love. When I feel impatient, I don't need less love, I need more love. When others are impatient, they don't need less love, they need more love. Can we understand that what we choose to water our roots with, so too we choose to water others' roots? Your relationship with yourself is your responsibility. Nurture that first. Be well first. Be patient first. Be loving first. Be kind first. Be generous first. Be open first. Be expansive first. Be courageous first. Be brave first. Be creative first. For yourself, so that you can extend that to others. Today, I will be patient with myself. Today, I will be patient with others. Take a big, deep breath in, long inhalation, expand in your belly, expand in your chest. And exhale, letting go. Beautiful, big, deep breath in, slow everything down. And exhale, letting it go. Let's choose some gratitude for all of the learning and the insights that come through for us today. Big, deep breath in. Exhale, letting go. Notice when you slow your breath down, it's easy to breathe fully. Breathe, big, deep breath in. And exhale slowly. 2 more big, deep breaths. Big, deep breath in. And exhale. And last one, big deep breath. Expand, 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 expand. And exhale. How are you doing, friends? Are you feeling pretty patient? I feel a lot more patient. Are you feeling pretty open? I feel a lot more open. Are you feeling ready to make today different, to make today better, to make today feel more in alignment with who you really want to be and how you want to show up? I know I am. And so what is your first thought about what you're going to do differently today? If you don't do it differently, you're going to get all of the same outcomes. What are you going to do differently today? What's one thing that you are going to do differently today? What's one thing? I would love to hear if you have anything to share about your insights today, about maybe what you gained through this time and this meditation and this time with yourself in this space of listening and learning. Adriani's talking about IG breaking up. I have to work on that because I've heard that before. I'll work on that. Farron says, open heart and patient. Going to be patient with myself and do my writing without self. Yes, girl. Give yourself permission to let it all hang out and love every bit of it. I love that, Farron. So great. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you. Thank you for your participation today because it means a better world. And I love you. I'm so glad you're going to write without judgment. You deserve that. That's the good shit. What else? What else did you learn today? What else came up for you? Katie, open-hearted and open-minded. What a great way to be. What a great way to be. And even one step further, how is that going to show up for you, being more open-hearted and open-minded? What are the symptoms that are going to shift in your world and being that way? It's a good extended question for you, Katie. Lolo says, supporting people more. I love that, Lolo. Yes, you can. Bring your little bubbly, joyful self to connect with more people because you can. I love that. I remember the day when that wasn't so, and here you are, striving, growing, expanding. Beautiful. I love that. What else? What else are we going to do? How are we going to shift today? How are we going to show up more patient for ourselves and others? However that is for you today, I hope that you do pay attention to that. I hope that you take a moment to take whatever you gained from this time and decide how you're going to deliver that today. Knowledge is only as powerful as your ability to apply it. Knowledge is only as powerful as your ability to apply it. It is wonderful to take time to slow down. And it's even more important that you take time to understand how that's going to change you today, so that we don't just fall right back into the same normal everyday practices without shifting. Make this powerful today. Make it powerful every day. This is how we can change our whole lives. One day at a time. One step at a time. One decision at a time. So I'm glad you are here. I love you. Yes, you. I love you. I'm proud of you, and you're doing an amazing job. Be a little bit more patient with yourself today, and be a little bit more patient with others today. I hope you have the best day ever. I hope this is the start, or wherever you're at when you're listening to this, of the best week you've ever had in your life. Make it so. Open up your heart, choose patience, choose love, and have the best day ever. Lastly, and most importantly, and fundamentally, know your worth.